What's going on, family? We back at it again with another day. As y'all can see, we're not at the gym today. Today we got snowed in Georgia. There's a big snowstorm that came by, so we all trapped in the house. Gym was closed today, sadly, so we didn't get hit hammies today. But instead of doing that, we're just gonna talk about what we got planned for 2025. Some of my goals, and then some of the things I want to strive to get to for 2025. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this show I got coming up. It is a bodybuilding show I got coming up in July. This is my first show. I officially bought the membership, and then also I bought the tickets for the show. And I'm kind of excited. Not gonna lie, a little nervous, but kind of excited. Just finna go out there. If I win, I win. I lose, I lose. Don't really care. Just really going for a learning experience and just really getting that experience and getting my reps in and stuff like that. After that, I want to do a race. I want to do like either a 5K or 10K. I feel like a 5K would be too easy. 3 miles ain't nothing. So 10K I feel like I want to do. But we're going to try the 5K first, see how we feel, and then we're probably going to bump it up to the 10K. Probably do 2. I don't know. And then another thing is I want to get back to wrestling too. I miss that crap so bad. Oh my God, like I've been itching to like get on the mat, you know what I'm saying, get ready. Oh my God, bro, I miss it so much, bro. That's what started this whole thing, is that. So that's why I really want to get back on that mat, start wrestling folks again. So we probably gonna do that too. They got this tournament coming up at the like towards the end of the year in October. I forget what it's called, but it's a tournament at my old college. I'm gonna go up there and probably sign up for it and just probably get some mat time and start training again too. Also, I'm gonna start training again anyway because it's gonna help also with my weight loss and my cut to for the show coming up in July. But yeah, those are the 3 major things I'm focusing on. We got some goals in the gym, like our powerlifting goals. You know what I mean? Like our benches, squats, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm definitely deadlifting after the show. I'm gonna start deadlifting again. But yeah, because 2026 I'm going to do a powerlifting meet. Definitely doing a powerlifting meet. Oh yeah, just gotta get them numbers up there. Like I know my numbers are crazy, but I feel like they could be crazier, and I don't want to go to my first powerlifting meet with some weak numbers. You know what I mean? Like I really just want to go in there and show out like 600 on squat, 500 on bench, 700 on deadlift. I know I can hit those numbers, bro. I know I can. Cause like the progress I got from all of them lifts from like 3 years from now, like from 3 years of lifting. Bro, it's insane. So I just know that my numbers can be even more insane by just taking my time, learning more, and all that extra stuff. So we definitely gonna do that. Right now we're sitting at 420 on bench, and squat we're sitting at 545. Deadlift, I'm not sure. I might just do to see where I'm at before the end of this bulk and see where I'm at on the deadlift. Probably like at 500 still. Like I know I can always hit 500 even without deadlifting. 600, I might not be there. I might not be at 600, but definitely 5 though. But those are some of my goals too. I need to write them down actually. Those are some goals I'm striving to. So my all-time goal for a squat right now is 600. I'm really trying to get to 600 on squat, and then for bench is definitely 500. 500 pounds. I gotta hit 500 pounds on bench. I gotta hit 500 pounds on bench. I'm going to hit it. Before I'm 27 or 26, I'm going to hit 500 pounds. But yeah, those 2 I really want to get. Deadlift, 650 to 700. 650, 700. But deadlift's so strenuous, man. I'm telling you, I used to. Oh, if y'all seen those videos on Instagram where I used to post for my deadlift workout, oh my God, I was so tired, y'all. Oh my God. But I recreated my program and changed the program up so it won't be as strenuous, because it would be like 80%, 90%, then 60%, all in one day. I'm not doing that shit again. Hell no. Hell no. You ain't gonna kill me. But yeah, I'm telling you, nah. Those are some of my goals from that. So 600 on squat, 500 on bench, and 700 on deadlift. And those would be my 3 top things right there. And then I'm gonna try to compete with those numbers, especially with deadlift. I won't be able to use scraps, so that's gonna hinder me a lot. But we're gonna work towards it. I know for a fact I can get up to 700, just straight hands. And then bench, the only thing I don't think you can use is elbow reps. So hopefully by the time I do go powerlifting, my elbow is straight so I can be able to do it. So I ain't really worried about that neither. So those are the things I'm striving for in the gym. Physique wise, I'll say my back has came a long way. I'm still working on my back, like hitting it twice, like getting some extra sets in, of course. And I feel like, I don't know. We're gonna have to see in the cut to really critique our physique. But I really feel like my back was my lagging part and my legs. But my legs are really coming along after all these years. So I'm really proud of that. The only thing is really just my back and my hammies, my hamstrings. Those are the two lagging parts. But we're gonna see how they look on stage, and then we'll go from there and critique it even more. But yeah, those are my goals for this year, you know, pretty exciting, man. So some questions you should ask yourself while you're going to the gym. Actually, we're gonna start this first. We're gonna say the question that you need to ask yourself. One question is, are you showing up with intent, or are you just going through the motions? So the difference between the two is, with intent, you're working out. Like, let's use bicep curls as an example, right? Say hypothetically, on a good day, you'll do 35 dumbbells, and you'll be repping them, right? Repping them out. But it's a struggle for you after a certain amount of reps. Then the next time you do bicep curls, you do 20s. You know what I mean? Like, you just do 20 because you say you don't feel like doing 35s. So you do 25s, but you have it's so easy. Like, you go through it all. It's like you just hitting it. Like, no struggle, it's not pushing yourself really. So it's really, when it comes down to that, that's really what that means when it comes down to, going through with the motions. Going through the motions, just going in there, doom, getting out. You know what I mean? No type of intensity, no type of motivation, just going in there and doing it. So when you have those days like that, you know what I mean? It's okay, because we all have those days where we going through the motions. But you just gotta keep in your head, like, come on, I ain't in here for nothing, you know what I mean? Even though getting in the gym and going through the motions, sometimes it's still good because you're still in there, you're still gonna get some type of progress. Just try your best to, like, when you feel that way, just tell yourself, be like, yeah, this is one of them days. This is the day I need to go hard. This is the day I need to actually go hard and put in this work. This is that day that I need to go and push myself to the max limit. Because it's easy to go hard when you're feeling good and you want to go hard. But it's hard to go hard when you don't feel like going hard. Like, I'm telling you, I've been through it all the time. But anytime I feel that way, I'll tell myself, I'll be like, hey, it's just one of them days. Okay, we finna go ahead and get this done. Like, just gonna try our best. If we only can get 8 reps today with this weight, then we just gonna get 8 when we usually get 12. You know what I mean? So those days, I just talk to yourself and just tell yourself, this is one of them days. Like, identify the day and tell yourself, like, okay, this is one of them days. Okay, we finna lock in and we gonna try our best, no matter what we get, as long as we trying our best. But yeah. The next thing is, are you pushing enough to failure without sacrificing your form? So what that means is, let's do another example, right? Let's say if I have this brush right here, right? I'm gonna use this as like a bicep dumbbell or a dumbbell. So you're doing this, right? You see the form, it's good. Coming up, going down. Coming up, going down, right? Some people start to ego lift. Ego lifting is when you're trying to do so much weight, but you're compromising your form. Now, when you're compromising your form, you see some people out here, when they bicep curl, they come up here, and then they stop right here instead of extending all the way. You know what I mean? Like they did with the lighter weight. So by you doing that, you're compromising your form for weight instead of just sticking to the weight that you're at, building up on that, getting stronger with that weight, then going up a certain amount of weight. Because a lot of people, they get stronger at a certain weight and then they shoot up 10, 15 pounds instead of just shooting up a simple 5 pounds or a simple 2 pounds. You know what I mean? You don't always have to shoot up. You know what I mean? Just progressive, just small progress. Over time, it's going to add up. It's going to add up. So by you doing these heavy weights, you compromise your form. And then also, you're more susceptible to getting injured because your body is not ready for that type of weight or that type of intensify sometimes. So you might mess around and tear your bicep. You might mess around and tear your tricep. You might mess around, do something to your shoulder. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that that can happen by you doing too much weight and you're trying to be like having so much intensity with it. So when it comes down to like lifting weights, you really need to make sure that the weight is good. And then when the weight gets to the point where it's really easy, just go up small, 2 pounds, 5 pounds. And if it's that easy, like just go up another 5 pounds. Like don't just shoot up to 10, don't shoot up to 15 pounds. Take your time when it comes down to progressively overloading. Go small, work small. I'm telling you, in 100 days, those small progressive things from 2 pounds is a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like stuff like that. So just take your time when it comes down to progressively overload. That's my whole point. So okay, let's get into some nutrition. Nutrition. I really need to get the whiteboard. But nutrition, so it's like the question is my current calorie intake still aligned with my fat loss and muscle goals? So a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when they start their calorie deficit, they be like motivated in the first week. They be like, yeah, man, like I've been like, they'll come and tell me, like, bro, yeah, I've been eating like 1,400 calories, 1,500 calories. After I told them they can eat 2,000, right? 2,000 to 2,300 calories. They eating way below that. And they be telling me like, yeah, bro, I be eating like 1,400 calories. I'm like, that's good, bro. That's good. You can eat 1,400 calories. But remember, that's only the first week. We have a long way to go. You know what I mean? We're doing like a 16-week to 24-week cut because we trying to make you lose like a lot of fat. So by you doing 1,400 calories, can you maintain that 1,400 calories? When that fat start to leave and them hunger start to rise up, can you maintain that 1,400 calories? That's why I tell people, it's like when I tell you to do a calorie deficit, do it a small deficit and make sure that you are consistent with it. Consistent with it all the time. Make sure you get your protein, your fats, and your carbs, and make sure that you're scaling all your foods. I tell people all the time to get a food scale. When I tell you, it takes away all the heartache. Because you ain't got to measure, you ain't got to make sure that you know exactly how much it weighs, and that's exactly how many calories it is. So it's like, by you eating 1,400 calories, okay, week 2 coming about, you eating 1,400 calories, you good. Week 3 coming about, you eating 1,400 calories, that hunger starting to shoot up. Boom. When that hunger starts to shoot up, it's hard for you to go to sleep. Then you start indulging in your snacks. Like you're easily influenced to get into like bad habits. Like eating that such low calories, your hunger shoots up. When your hunger shoots up, that means you're more susceptible to breaking the diet. By you breaking the diet, that means you're taking away all the progress that you had beforehand, and you're just starting back from 1. And you could have been at 10 already. So it's like by you eating at a such low calorie, it's hard for your person to maintain that. I'm telling you, it is. It is. Especially like unless you really got that dog in you, then that's, hey, I ain't talking to you. But if you know that you gonna cheat, bro, just eat up 23, man. Like make sure you eating high satiation like of foods, like high protein, and stuff like that, and that's gonna help you a lot. And then also finding filler foods, like volume foods. Like volume foods include a lot of greens. Like you can do lettuce. Lettuce is damn near close to no calories. You can do broccoli. Broccoli is very satiating. Whole foods like meats, like you could do turkey, chicken, beef. All that stuff fills you up and it makes you feel satiated and not starving yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and all that stuff. So like by you doing that, it helps a lot too. And then you eating, then also you need to make sure that you're paying attention to your protein. Like a lot of people sometimes they be eating a calorie deficit. Like let's say hypothetically the 1,400, they're eating a calorie deficit, and then they'll be eating that low, but their protein ain't nothing. They'll be probably getting 50 grams of protein, but their carbs is like 300 grams. Their fats is like 150. You feel me? Like, so let's like, that's still gonna mess with your composition also. You still gonna have that bloated look. You're gonna be losing the weight at this point, but now your composition, you're not gonna be putting on no muscle while you're in the gym, because you can't gain no muscle without the protein. You got this such small protein. You gotta eat close to your body weight in protein. So by you doing that, it's hindering you a lot. It is. So make sure you're getting your protein, especially on a deficit or a cut, whatever you want to call it. Like, make sure you're getting your protein. That's probably one of the most important things to do, especially on a cut, because because by you not eating enough protein and you're in such a harsh cut, your body's gonna eat away at the muscle first. Your body's gonna tear away at that muscle. You're gonna look smaller. You're gonna damn near put on like that kind of like that skinny fat type look, instead of actually being like ripped and having like all these gains that you gained in the gym. Now you ain't gonna have nothing. You're gonna be tired, lethargic. You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be feeling like crap. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel like that. Like, just that. You're gonna feel like crap eating at such low calories too, because you're just depleting everything. Like, you're not giving your body what it needs. You're going below your BMI. Not your BMI, your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, what your body needs to use to function on a daily basis. So by you eating below that, you're depleting everything. So you're gonna feel like crap. That's why I tell people, do not eat below that. Do not eat below your BMR. I always eat a little bit above, but also look how much activity you're doing. Are you moving? Are you walking? Are you running? Are you doing stuff like that? Are you being active? Are you still working out? Working out is just not the only thing you need to be doing. You need to actually move your body. Something to get you a little sweat. You don't have to run. You can walk. You can ride the bike. You can. It's a lot of different cardio things you can do out there. So it's like, it don't have to be strenuous, but you just have to be really, really consistent with it. And by you being consistent with it will help you on the long run. And yeah. What else we got? I'll ask one more question. So the next one is how to handle the tough days, right? So, no, actually, we're gonna do this one. Forget that one. Am I comparing my progress to others, staying focused on my own lane? This is a problem I have also. So it says, I am comparing my progress to others, staying focused on am I comparing my progress to others, or am I staying focused in my own lane? So one problem I have, me, is that when I first started lifting, or even when I first started doing sports, man, like, I'll be trying to work hard, you know what I mean? I'll find the best person in the room and I'll try to emulate what they're doing. And then in the long run, and I did it so long, like, after I do it so long, I feel like I start comparing myself to them. And I'm like, bro, he already here. I know I work as hard as him. But it's like, when you do that, you take away from all the progress that you made. Because when you look at it, this person that you're emulating been doing it way longer than you. And by you comparing yourself to them, it's just going to hinder whatever progress you made from when you first started. Because you're not going. So instead of comparing yourself to that person, you might as well compare it to the person that you were when you first start doing whatever activity that it is. Okay? So let's say hypothetically wrestling, right? Boom, I just started wrestling. I started emulating this guy. This guy is so good. This guy's a state champ. He's a all county, whatever you want to call it. He's number 2 in the state. And I'm comparing myself to him. And I'm like, I'm emulating him. I'm winning matches. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then when states come around, I don't end up making it, but he makes it. And I'm like, bro, I was working as hard as him. Like, how did I not make it? It's not the fact that I didn't make it. It's the fact that I'm just not there yet. I just got to keep working, because this person has way more time doing this certain activity than me. You know what I mean? So as long as I be consistent, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to get to that point. So instead of me comparing myself to him, seeing him making his mistakes, I know that I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, let's look at me at the beginning. Okay, I didn't know how to take no one down. I didn't know how to pin someone. I did not know how to get up from bottom. Stuff like that. It's like comparing myself to myself. That's what you need to compare yourself to. Are you better than who you used to be? If you're not better than who you used to be, then you're not progressively getting better at whatever it is. So instead of comparing yourself to other people, just compare yourself to yourself and look at yourself in the past and be like, okay, dang, bro, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to pick up a dumbbell. I didn't know how I was lifting weights. I didn't know how to do this and do that. You know what I mean? But damn, I know how to do all that stuff now. Like, You feel me? Like stuff like that. So it's like when you compare yourself to other people, stop. Just like no. I suggest you compare yourself to your own self. Look at yourself back then, compare it to yourself now. And 9 times out of 10, you're doing 10 times better than what you used to when you first started doing said activity. Stuff like that. But that's me. I mean, that's it for me yapping for today. I feel like I was talking too much. But that's it for today. Just had to give y'all a little video, show y'all some of the goals I got for this year. And, you know what I'm saying, give y'all some little motivation stuff going on. I didn't want to leave y'all on a cliffhanger because what's going on outside. But thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate y'all for real. Y'all got me at like 312 subscribers. We on the way. We on the way. We going up. We going up. We going up. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends, your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, your great grandma, your great grandpa, your great 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 uncle, your great 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 auntie. You know what I mean? We on the way. We on the way to do it. We can go ahead and show off the little physique a little bit. One thing came along the way was my biceps. My biceps used to be terrible. I cannot wait to see what's under this. Oh yeah. But that's it. Appreciate y'all. See you guys next week. We don't got no bench next week, but we do got 90% on squat. So you know we finna go slide crazy. But we gone. Appreciate y'all.